Welcome everybody to another stream. I wanted to sneak in an early one just because I think I'm going to be pretty busy today. But today we're going to be playing Minecraft and we're going to be continuing in the survival world that we created a bit ago. And um, we're going to be working on the hobbit hole and uh, trying to work on the outside, make it a little more appealing, as well as work on the inside a bit more and possibly go on another adventure to look for more wood types. So let's get started. Alright, so we're starting back in the storage room that we worked on last time. And I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out. I still need to fill the rest of the room with chests, but for now, I think this gives us a pretty good starting point. It's definitely a lot better than the one chest that we were working out of that we ended up filling up. So, I think today I want to work on this room. It's going to be the living room area as well as this room, which is the foyer, kind of just the little opening room to make it a bit more welcoming so that it doesn't look like we're entering a hole. Um so first things first, I think I'm gonna do this room, which means I've got to move this, and for now I think I'm just gonna place it down there. I think I kind of want to go for a similar feeling to down here with the jungle and the stone bricks. I think it's a really nice effect for a hobbit. So I'm just gonna grab whatever stone bricks are in here. But I'm gonna do it a little bit of an opposite. I'm gonna do stripped oak logs around the door, and then planks for the wall, and then stone bricks for the floor. Just because I like the idea that the pillars are holding up the door as well as the rest of the uh, house and like giving it some support. Actually, I think let's. I like trying to give the element of support and make it feel like it is like there is architectural thought behind my builds. Um, so I like making it look like the walls are supported and there's aspects of it's not just there, if that makes sense. Now I think this gives us a pretty good starting point for what it could look like. But I do need to decide on what I want the ceiling to look like. And for that, I need to take a look at what we have because I'm not entirely sure. But I know I wanted to brighten everything up a bit. And then for the steps, I'm going to do stone brick steps. I'm just waiting. Actually, let's just make those really fast. And for the stairwell, I'm going to make it jungle planks as well. But I'm not going to add the pillars at the end just because I'm not sure what I want to do with the living room just yet. But I know that I want this jungle planks in the stairwell as kind of a continuation of the foyer. I know that I want something to be in those corners. I'm not entirely sure what, but they feel kind of barren. So I'm just gonna peek in here really fast, see what it is that I could add. Let's just pop back up and do I need to make another pickaxe. Yes, I know there's iron and that I can make an iron pickaxe, but I'm pretty limited on my iron right now, as you can see, and I just want to make sure that I'm using it for what I need. And I think I'm actually going to make a water bucket so that I can go explore the cave. That feels a lot better. Um, Especially not having it be just stone bricks and like just stone and dirt anymore. Feels like there's actual thought behind it. I think I'm gonna make this bucket and then go down to the, as well as a couple more pickaxes, and go down to the cave that is next to our hobbit hole. As soon as it's day. So down here is where I'd originally died from, ironically trying to get a sheep. I'm gonna need more torches. That will have to do for now. But like I was saying, this cave is where we originally died from trying to get a sheep for a bed. It is quite a big hole. Um, so I just want to sneak around, see what resources are down here. Try and see if there's some iron. Yes, perfect. I think I might go back up and smelt down some of this iron so that I can have shears, because I really want this glow lichen. I love how it looks. I love the little bit of the glow it has. I think it'll look really beautiful on the outside of our hole. In the front, like, um, in the front area, especially at night with firefly bushes. I do apologize if I start yawning. I'm still kind of like out of it from sleeping since I woke up not too long ago. I want to see what's down here. I normally have decent luck in these little, like, off caves, but today just seems like it leads to a bigger cave, which will probably do me good in the future. I love the experience orb sounds when you're collecting them. I think it just sounds so pretty and like enchanting. Uh-huh. On a positive note, we won't have to worry about coal for a little bit, which is really nice. To think about it, I do want to collect some, like, stone materials. Not stone, but like the granite and the diorite and some andesite. Just so that I can have them as materials that I could use in my buildings. stack or two of each material will be enough to at least get a good start point. Now I want to get some diorite. I think the andesite and the diorite are my two priorities right now. Just because I know they'll give a different kind of texture as well as brighten up the rooms a bit. Is calcite. I think it's a really beautiful block. I wonder if the spawning for it has changed. But I would absolutely love to have some calcite. Alright, I think that's a pretty good start for materials. We got some iron, some coal, and some andesite, and some diorite. Think I do have enough. Um, I'm gonna make a second test just for like other stones. I want this to just be stone, but I will make this like diorite and andesite and granite and whatever else materials I want to get. Um, I do think I'm gonna make the floor in here andesite, but I'm not sure that I have enough. So I'm just gonna make all this polished andesite really fast. Actually, I think I want to use the andesite in the kitchen. Let's just go grab that iron and make us our first iron pickaxe. That is very exciting. Goodness. Um, let's just remove the rest of this andesite. Thankfully, we do have enough diorite to fill in this area. I was a bit worried that we were gonna get it close, but looks like we didn't. So let's just get some. I'll probably use oak. I think oak and then oak logs around the uh, entrances and other rooms will work quite nicely. So let's get that started. Now I might just leave it as the logs. I think they look pretty nice. Um, and then fill the rest in with planks. But I don't think I'm gonna have enough planks to do it. So I'm gonna go out and try and collect a bit more materials, particularly chop down the forest near us. On the side of the river. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get a bit of a feel for how it's gonna look. Yeah, I think that'll work. Um, I should go sleep though. Now that I have the wall showing on the outside, I do want to add something to like round it out and make it feel like this isn't just like feel more natural and like it's not just existing, like it has a purpose for being there. Because right now it looks kind of messy to me. I apologize. Got something tickling in the back of my throat. I do like the convenience that this is added, being right here. Why are my jungle saplings not falling? There we go. I want to make sure that I am replanting a lot of the jungle saplings as well as the oak ones. But I want to make the jungle ones are definitely a priority just because our jungle is kind of limited. I'll probably wait out here for more jungle saplings before I go back inside and continue working on the living room. Just gonna replant my saplings really fast. And then we'll go continue working on the living room. Um, I'm just gonna put the rest of these saplings in the composter just because I don't really need 5 more saplings. Before we continue on with the living room, I am going to take a short break just so that I um, can get something to drink and I stretch my legs a little bit. I will be back in just a few minutes. Thank you. All right, I'm back. Let's continue for a little bit, try and get the s- living room at least. Mm, Okay, let's get that living room done and ready to go, and then we will see where we are from there. And welcome to everybody that's joined. We're working on the living room right now, right outside the foyer. And I think I'm doing diorite and oak, though I haven't decided what I want to do for the ceiling quite yet. I think that looks nice. I think it looks more rustic. And then we come in here and we have this nice little hobbit hole feeling. I like the idea of having a more rustic looking um living room, somewhere that's nice and warm feeling for hanging out and talking with friends, somewhere to relax, you know? Next room is going to be not the living room, but I do need to clear out an area for a bedroom. And keeping it true to me, I think I'm going to make it branch off from the kitchen just because I like the idea of being able to go grab a late night snack. Yeah, I definitely feel like that's a good start. Now, to decide what I want the ceiling to be, I'm thinking stone bricks just because I have them, they work, they are nice blocks in my opinion. And I think I'm going to come in here and make these oak planks since we have the jungle planks here. So close yet so far with the iron pickaxe, but it did last us quite a long time. So I am not upset at all. It definitely feels a lot better to be using an iron pickaxe than a stone one. Not the not the stone bricks too. Hopefully this is enough to get us. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. Just barely, but that is the living room interior all done. I do think it looks nice. I'm gonna see to no, that is way too low. Which means I cannot do it here either. Which is fine. It's fine. I feel like we got quite a bit accomplished. I do need to change that out to oak really fast though, before I forget. There we go. Then we have kind of like that border. I like it. I think it works very nicely. Mm, I do, however, need to make a new axe for when this one inevitably goes. But I do think that's going to conclude it for today. Um, I appreciate everybody that stuck around and helped me make the interiors for the Hobbit hole. I had a lot of fun. I think it was overall a really great stream. We did some exploring in caves as well as working on the interior. Um, but until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.